Hey friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy with Plan on Charms, and in today's video I am going to be doing a setup slash walkthrough of my mini happy planner. Now it's kind of at max capacity in this, and I struggle to buckle it, so you can see it's kind of popping out here. So I have a B6 print pression cover here. Now, as you can see, it is wider. However, with this one here, I can't really do side tabs because it hits the pin that I have hanging in here. So I might be doing some more side tabs. I do have top tabs currently in this, so I might be adding some side tabs. Not sure yet. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of go through and put this over into this cover, and yeah, so let's do it. So the first thing, I'm going to pull this out, and I do like all of my deco in here, so I'm probably going to keep the same or similar. I do have some things in here from previous setups. Now so this back cover does not fit. It's a little too tall, but I want to keep this on there for the support. But I have this plastic here. It's like a thicker plastic. It actually came from a old Levenger cover, and I cut it down so that when it fits in here, my cover doesn't slide all the way over, but keeps it in one place. So I'm just going to snap this on. Try not to make too much noise because snapping those on can get a little loud. And then I did round the corners because it gets a little sharp. So that way, when it fits in there, so see, I have this overhang, but when I have it closed, sorry, I'm trying to get it on this smaller snap closure, and at that angle, it just was not working. But see, when I have the pin in there, I still have a little bit of overhang, so I can have some side tabs in there if I choose to. But yeah, let's get these pockets set up, and I'm dropping things on the floor. Okay, so let's start with the back. And I do use washi tape on the back of the cardstock to hold it in place. And that one seemed to tear a little bit. Let's try leaving that on. And it looks like I actually need to trim this down a bit. So let's scoot that over and carefully peel up the washi. And it did tear, but that's okay. It's not going to be seen anyways. Okay. So I'm going to cut a little bit off of here. I think that should be good. It's better to cut a small amount and go back and trim more if you need to, rather than trimming off too much. Okay, I need to go a little bit more. So I have been searching on YouTube for some inspirational videos doing planner setups like this. And it's been a struggle. No one sets up their planner like this anymore, and it's a little sad. Okay, oh, let's do. So this here is my corner rounder. It is a We Are Memory Keepers crocodile corner punch. Corner chomper is what it's called. And I keep grabbing the wrong side. And there's two different sizes for the corners. There's a smaller one, which is, oh, I did the large one there. So this is the smaller one, that's the larger one. And because this is going to slide in, let's see, I can do it that way. That way they're the same on both sides. Okay. So let's move this out of the way. And then I'm going to slide this in the back pocket. Oh, and it's a little tight. Okay, I'm going to trim a little more. Sometimes you just have to keep trimming it down until it fits. Okay, grab the corner rounder again, and I did trim off that side that was different, so go in and trim these corners, make them the same. Okay. So are you a decorative planner? Do you enjoy decorating your setups with the cute paper and all of the fun stuff? Okay, I think that's a good spot. And I'm going to use the same washi and get these corners put back down. So the washi just kind of helps from it picking up those corners. Now I could always laminate it so that it stays down, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep this hollow on there. Now this one here is actually a Rose Colored Days plastic, like their cello bags, and I added a glitter edger to cardstock there, and I like the way it looks right there in that pocket. Put that there. Then I have a couple of things in the pockets here. Oh, I've got a couple of these little cards that I've made. So these are just like washi cards that I've made and laminated, and they make a cute little deco piece. I'm going to put those to the side and use some of this other stuff that I've got here. So here is some washi paper from Rose Colored Days. I really like it. You can pick the different option for the background color, the foil color, and it's just so pretty. So I'm going to stick that in there. Let's pull these out. I might still use them, but okay. Now, kind of pull this apart, see what I've got. I'm hoping that they'll still fit. Sorry, you're just looking at my arm right now. Okay. So this is kind of a really long card. I think if I trim it down, I can get it to fit there, or maybe even here. Yeah, actually that works well. We'll do that. Okay, now I have this, these, that clip, that card. And then I've got this card. I don't know that I'll need that. I do have another card here. I just have it trimmed down so that I can put paper clips on it instead of putting it on the actual pocket, because sometimes the paper clips get stuck on the thread. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this to the side. And I did also do this little card. So it looks like this, and then I added a grommet to it to reinforce, and then just added some tulle. And I'm not sure where I want to stick this exactly, but I like the contrast of the tulle and the glitter. I don't know if I want to stick it in the actual planner or in the pockets. Okay, let's see. I need to check height here. I love this glitter bear. Maybe I'll stick it here. Okay, I'm gonna take off this cover, and I attached a clear adhesive pocket to the front of the cover here. That way I can put some deco pieces. But I added washi to this, so it wasn't wanting to come up. And let's just add her back down on top of the bear. There. Okay. Snap that back in. Okay, so I have this jelly bow stack. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what this little loop is for, but I could always add some tulle or something to it. That would probably be really cute. Okay, put that there, and this did fit in this pocket and stick up a nice amount. There's this one here. Again, I have the little scallop edges, and it works great to be able to, and this one is actually like a little folder, but it works nicely to put the paper clip on the back one, and then when I slide it in, you can't see the paper clip part. I can do the same thing for that one. I don't know if it's necessary to have all of that, but why not? Okay, and really like this one, I think. Since that's open like that, and then I'm gonna put that back one in, and then that way I can actually, let's do this. I'm going to, I hope I'm in frame, guys. Okay, and then slide it down, and then put that one there. Maybe I need to put this one down below. I'm just trying to get it on the back card. There we go. And put this one back here. Yeah, that's cute. And then I have this. Let's see. And this is a magnet on the inside. I made this with some clip art and layering from a digital shop. Cute World Studio, I think is the name. I do have it linked in the description box below. But let's see. And then I also have this. You can have things popping out the side here. Oh, I've got this one too. Let's put that there. Can't really read it, but I can stick it there. And this does stick up a little bit. And if I put it up here, it's going to cover all of the bows. So maybe I'll hold off on that. All right, maybe I need to add, I've got this cute charm that I made, so maybe I need to add this back here like that. That's cute. Yeah, I kind of like that. I love all the purple. It just makes me so happy. And then let's go ahead and flip through and see what other deco pieces we can add. So I really like the rose gold foil on here. However, I've got so much silver here. I don't know if I'll keep that, but I love the look of that. And then, like I said, I have an adhesive pocket, put some deco pieces. And then this here is from uh, Simply Gilded. It actually is for a B16, and I just trimmed it down to fit in here. And this quote came from one of the Mojo Jojo Plans sticker books. And then I put it on just a cardstock and decorated it. And then this here, washi dashboard. This is all Simply Gilded washi. And then Villa Beautiful pin cup. It's actually a sticky note. And then the back, this is the same paper that's in the front. And then a digital, oh, wrinkled it here. I guess taking it in and out. But this is a digital from Plan with B. And then there's the back. And then I made this with the clip art from Cute World Studio. This is from Plan with B as well. And so is this one. And then I have 3 months set up here for the dashboard layout. And I haven't been using it because it's not a lot of room. So I've been struggling to actually write in here because there isn't a whole lot of room to write. So I've been playing around with some other inserts. So I have this one here where it's kind of that quad layout. So I've been playing around with that. It gives me a little bit more room to decorate and to write. So there's that one. And then there's also this one where I have a lot more space to write, but I almost feel like maybe it's too much. Haven't quite decided. But this one's a week on 4 pages. So I'll have to see. I figure for the next couple of weeks, I'll just play around and then see which one I want to continue into April and May and so on. So I do have April and May in here. And then I have some like acetate from Joann's. And then here's a digital. And then there's a digital. This is from Plan with B as well. And then these are a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. So I just have all of the months for the year. I haven't written anything in here because I haven't quite decided if I wanted to just use this to put all of my appointments and such like I do in the monthly, or what exactly I want to use this for. So I haven't written anything in there, but I do have all 12 months. And then I have another acetate from Joann's. And then this is just the inserts where it's the quad layout. See if I want to do that. And then a note to myself on how to print it to fit. And I'm sorry if you're getting blinded from the paper here. This is like a jelly material. This is from Cricut, and I did just cut down the tabs. I created them and cut them down on my Cricut. And then this is a social media section. Again, I haven't used this one yet, but I thought it would be a great way to track what I'm posting. And this insert is from Lucky Little Planner on Etsy. And I do really like the quality of the paper and the prints, so highly suggest her shop. And then this is paper cardstock that came in a paper pad from Michael's. It's the same one that this one came in. And then I printed some, let me show you here. I'll just grab some paper. This is a digital from Plan with B as well, and I just printed it onto a piece of acetate. And I don't know what I'm using this section for. And then I have a project section. This is from Plan with B. It's actually the other half of the page from up here. So I printed it full page with this on the other side and cut it down. And then this is more of that jelly paper, digitals here, and then more digitals just on list, and then notes section. This paper here, I think it's so cute. It came in a notepad from, my goodness, Kate Spade. And a friend of mine got it for me for my birthday, so I just tore off a few pages and it fits in here perfectly. And I love the monogram on it, and of course it's purple. And then these are just some inserts from the Happy Planner, and then the back cover. So that's what I have so far, and I love all of the purple here. I'm going to be adding some more, so I'll be adding this in. I don't know exactly how I'm going to add it in, but it's going to be in there somehow. And then I have this, and of course I have more paper clips and things like that. So I'll probably have some clear dashboards. I have a couple of different ones that I want to add in there. So I'll be adding all kinds of fun things. So stay tuned for more. I will update you probably on Instagram as I add things and change things up. But it makes me so happy to open this and see all of the purple in there. Probably have some charms that hang down, but it's so cute. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. So if you like this video, please comment down below what I should add in here. Also, like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.